was pressure-packed, but meant so much. It was a lot of fun, and just to see the way the city out behind us was awesome. Games 3 and 4 here with the fans are ones I certainly won't forget for a long time.
We hear so much about the camaraderie in that group. Is that what made this so much fun, that push, that ultimate goal that everyone was chasing?
Yeah, right from the coaches and the organization through the room, it's a great group of guys. I think there's a lot of strong leadership there. As you said, a lot of cohesiveness where everyone gets along. Doesn't matter whether you're, for me, being here 2 months, or you guys have been here since the move. Everyone got along really well, and it was a team in the truest sense of the word from what I gathered, and I think that allowed us to overcome a lot of the injuries and the deficits. It looked like the odds were stacked against us at times down the stretch until the playoffs.
Can you give us some insight into that injuries? Was this a more banged up club than you would say you've been on in the past?
Yeah, at times you can see we missed some key guys, but I'll let them, I think, comment on individual injuries. I don't want to be violating the Hippocratic Oath or anything like that.
Do you have a better understanding now why they tried to sign you here last summer, and will that be worth anything going forward?
Yeah, I really, in terms of not coming here, it was nothing personal. It was just a decision that I made, and I ended up coming here anyway. So it was a really positive experience. I probably fit in on the team maybe even better than I anticipated, and I would like to be back. I love playing here. I really like the city. The fans were awesome, as I said, and it's a great organization. And I think the direction of the team is really promising. We've got some really good young players that play key roles. From what I understand, some good prospects coming along, and a great leadership group. And I think there's a lot of guys who are passionate on winning, and that goes a long way. But in terms of being back, there's I'd like to, but I know there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of guys that are up, and I think the one thing I'm just going to take things in stride and see how they unfold as it goes along.
You've been a UFA before. Does that experience help you going into the summer also?
Yeah, a little bit. Just I think knowing what to expect and sort of how it plays out at times, but it's it's not always the easiest thing. There's been a guy that signed on the first day, and you sort of sat back and sort of had to wait a little bit. And I think just knowing that can happen, and know that you have to be patient, sort of wait for the right situation or the right fit at times is important. And just having been through that before and knowing what to expect is a benefit.
At this stage of your career, could there's be, as you just said, a better fit given that there is some young guys coming in, but they also need some veterans like yourself to contribute?
Yeah, winning is really important to me. At this point, you want to play as long as you can, but you ultimately want to win. So I think that's a really important part of this team is we're going in the right direction. I think we gained some valuable experience in the playoffs this year, and there's I think a guy like Adam Lowry is another big step next year. Not to put a lot of pressure on him, but he's just smart. He's a good player. He's physically strong, and I think as he gets more comfortable, more experience, he'll take another step. And there's a lot of guys in that situation.